Hello everyone and welcome. Today we delve into the chilling world of unsolved murder cases. Starting with the enigmatic case of Caddy. In the summer of 1964, the serene town of Edgartown was shaken by the discovery of Caddy's lifeless body. The circumstances surrounding her death were as perplexing as they were horrifying. Despite the tireless efforts of investigators, the case was riddled with unanswered questions. The lack of suspects and concrete evidence only deepened the mystery. A myriad of theories sprouted over time, ranging from random attacks to planned hits, but none ever led to a breakthrough. The prime suspect list remained empty, the murder weapon undiscovered, and the motive unclear. Over the years, the case of Caddy has been revisited countless times, yet the truth remains elusive. Despite numerous theories and potential leads, the case of Caddy remains shrouded in mystery. Moving on to the second case, we explore the unexplained murder of Gordon Sanderson. In the year 1965, Sanderson, a well-respected businessman, was found dead in his home under perplexing circumstances. Despite rigorous investigation, the case quickly turned cold. The authorities were baffled. The lack of motive was as puzzling as the absence of suspects. Gordon was a man of good character, with no known enemies and no signs of forced entry into his home, suggested the crime was committed by someone he knew or trusted. As the years passed, the case became a chilling reminder of the dark mysteries that sometimes lurk beneath the surface of our everyday lives. Theories have swirled around, some pointing to a business deal gone wrong, others to a secret life. Yet, no concrete evidence has ever surfaced to support these speculations. Gordon Sanderson's case, like Caddy's, has left more questions than answers. Our third case takes us into the sphere of the infamous Zodiac Killer. This enigmatic figure cast a shadow of terror across Northern California during the late 1960s and early 1970s. The Zodiac Killer was not just a murderer, but also a tormentor who reveled in the public's fear. He sent a series of cryptic letters to the press, taunting the authorities and the public with intricate ciphers and chilling threats. These letters, some of which remain unsolved to this day, became a haunting trademark of the Zodiac Killer. Despite the best efforts of law enforcement and countless amateur sleuths, the killer's identity eluded capture. Numerous suspects were considered, but none were definitively linked to the crimes, leaving the case cold and the Zodiac's true identity a mystery. The Zodiac Killer's identity remains one of the biggest unsolved mysteries in the annals of true crime. Next, we delve into the controversial murder of rapper Tupac Shakur. On the night of September 7, 1996, Tupac was gunned down in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas after attending a Mike Tyson boxing match. Despite multiple witnesses and the high-profile nature of the crime, the murder remains unsolved, even after nearly 3 decades. Theories have proliferated, ranging from gang retaliation to an alleged East Coast-West Coast rap feud, even to more outlandish claims of Tupac faking his own death. The Las Vegas Police Department faced criticism for their handling of the case, with many accusing them of not doing enough to solve the murder of one of the most influential rappers of all time. To this day, the question of who killed Tupac Shakur remains unanswered. Tupac's murder continues to be a topic of heated debate and speculation. We now look at the tragic case of 6-year-old beauty queen, JonBenet Ramsey. In the early morning hours after Christmas in 1996, JonBenet's parents reported her missing from their Boulder, Colorado home. A ransom note was found, but the situation took a chilling turn when JonBenet's father discovered her body in the basement later that day. This tragic event sparked a media frenzy that captivated the nation. The child beauty queen's murder was a story that gripped the public's imagination, with every development or lack thereof drawing intense scrutiny. Despite exhaustive investigations by local and federal authorities, the case remains unsolved. Various theories have been proposed, from an intruder breaking into the Ramsey home to the involvement of JonBenet's own family. Over 2 decades later, the lack of closure continues to stir speculation and debate. JonBenet's case remains a haunting reminder of a life cut tragically short. Our 6th case is the heart-wrenching story of the boy in the box. In the chilly month of February in 1957, a young boy's body was found in a cardboard box in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The boy, estimated to be around 4 to 6 years old, had been cruelly discarded like unwanted cargo. His identity remains a mystery to this day. The authorities launched an extensive investigation, plastering the city with over 400,000 flyers, featuring the boy's face in hopes of unearthing clues about his identity or his killer. Despite their best efforts, no concrete leads were found. Over the years, several theories have emerged, but none have provided definitive answers. One can't help but be moved by the tragic tale of this innocent child who never had a chance to live a full life. The boy in the box remains an unsolved mystery, his identity and killer still unknown. Next, we delve into the enigmatic Tamam Shud case. In the year 1948, on the sun-kissed shores of Somerton Beach, Australia, the body of an unidentified man was discovered. His pockets held no identification, only a scrap of paper reading Tamam Shud, Persian for ended or finished. This case took a turn for the bizarre when a secret compartment in an abandoned car nearby contained an odd book. Inside, investigators found a cryptic note, a mysterious code that remains uncracked to this day. Despite extensive efforts, the man's identity and cause of death remain unknown. His face, fingerprints, dental records, nothing matched any known records. Theories abound, from espionage to unrequited love, but the truth eludes us. Over 70 years later, this perplexing mystery remains unsolved. The Tamam Shud case continues to baffle investigators and true crime enthusiasts alike. We now turn to the chilling case of Jeanette De Palma. In the late summer of 1972, the small town of Springfield, New Jersey was rocked by the disappearance of 16-year-old Jeanette De Palma. Weeks later, her body was found on a cliff surrounded by strange and unexplained objects, leading to rumors of witchcraft and occult practices. The autopsy was inconclusive, unable to determine the exact cause of death. Over the years, multiple theories have surfaced, from a satanic cult to a serial killer, yet none have been proven. The local police department faced criticism for their handling of the case, which included lost files and failure to follow up on leads. Despite all the noise and theories, the truth about what happened to Jeanette De Palma remains buried. Jeanette De Palma's case is yet another unsolved murder that continues to perplex investigators. Our penultimate case is the troubling murder of Tara Calico. Tara, a vivacious young woman, was brutally slain in her own home back in 1989, a case that has baffled investigators for years. Despite tireless efforts, the detectives were confronted with a mystery that seemed to deepen at every turn. The investigation was hampered by a lack of physical evidence and a perplexing absence of a clear motive. Tara was well loved, with no known enemies. She led an exemplary life, making her brutal end all the more shocking and inexplicable. The key points that surfaced during the investigation only served to muddle the waters further. Unconfirmed sightings, anonymous tips, and a myriad of theories, none of which led to a concrete suspect. The Tara Calico case is marked by its haunting absence of answers, a puzzle that remains unsolved to this day. Tara Calico's murder remains unsolved, adding to our list of chilling mysteries. Our final case is the infamous murder of the Black Dahlia. In the winter of 1947, the city of Los Angeles was shocked by a gruesome spectacle. Elizabeth Short, a 22-year-old woman with dreams of Hollywood stardom, was found brutally murdered. The media quickly dubbed her the Black Dahlia, a nickname inspired by her dark hair and black attire. Her body was discovered in a vacant lot, mutilated beyond recognition and cut in half at the waist. The crime scene was chilling, sending ripples of fear throughout the city. The investigation was extensive, with over 150 suspects questioned, but no one was ever charged. The media frenzy that followed was unprecedented, as everyone from local reporters to national media outlets covered the story. Despite the extensive investigation and media coverage, the case quickly went cold. 77 years later, the murder of Elizabeth Short, the Black Dahlia, remains one of the most notorious unsolved murders in history. These are just a few of the many unsolved murder cases that continue to baffle investigators and captivate the public. Each one of these 10 stories is a testament to the enduring mysteries that shroud our world. From the cryptic notes of the Zodiac Killer to the tragic tale of the boy in the box. The search for answers continues, fueled by an insatiable curiosity and a deep-seated desire for justice. These cases may be cold, but they're far from forgotten. In the face of such chilling tales, it's important to remember that behind each case is a human story, a life cut short, and a network of loved ones left behind. The quest for truth is not only about solving a puzzle, it's about acknowledging these lives and striving for a world where such tragic endings are a thing of the past. Thank you for joining us on this chilling journey. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more intriguing true crime stories. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.